Joins us now to talk about this, a Republican on the city council, one of few, sadly. It's good to see you. The mayor making a lot of noise on his way out the door. Your thoughts on this move?
Good to see you, Rob. As an immigrant from the former Soviet Union who knows what government overreach is, this is it. The mayor on his way out, this is nothing more but a political move on his end. Nobody likes this mayor.
Yep.
The moderate Democrats don't like this mayor. Republicans don't like this mayor. No one likes him. So he's pandering to his lefty base in order to gain some popularity. There is no reason whatsoever to mandate this vaccine, especially to the private sector and to 5-year-olds. Reports came out just now, an hour ago, New York Times, saying this variant is less severe.
Yep. It's unbelievable. Nobody cares. This is just how reactionary can we be, no matter what the reality of the situation is. What do you think? I mean, obviously there's been challenges to a lot of this. I mean, there's already been challenges to most of the mandates we've seen in this country. There's obviously going to be legal challenges to this. And also, Eric Adams starts in just a few weeks as the new mayor, who's much more moderate than DeBlasio, thank God. Does he actually keep this, or does he just toss it out on day one?
I think Eric Adams is shifting his views right now. I recall in the beginning he was saying he was going to enforce the mandates, and now I think he understands that people don't want this. They're so sick and tired of these mandates,
right.
And now trying to enforce it to the private sector. He said that he's evaluating. He'll reevaluate the situation. So I really hope that when he is mayor in January, that he will not enforce mandates for 5-year-old children and for the private sector. I mean, does Mayor DeBlasio even understand what the word private means?
Right. And we had just talked about it in the last block of the show, but I mean, we already have a horrible labor market in this country. I mean, it's horrific. You can't find good people anywhere right now. Everybody's complaining about that. What does this do to that? I mean, now you're just tossing more people to the curb because they won't get a shot.
I mean, not just labor market, the police, the cops who don't want to get vaccinated, the nurses. We're still in the middle of a pandemic, and there are nurses who don't want to get vaccinated. There are teachers who don't want to get vaccinated, and we have a shortage of teachers. We are not living in a safe city. We need the police, we need employees, and people don't want to get vaccinated.
Exactly right. We actually had our reporter Mike Carter go out on the streets today talking to real New Yorkers. Like we said, DeBlasio, he might be a Democrat, but he's very, very unliked, even in this blue city. Here's what real New Yorkers had to say about all of this.
I just think it's unethical and illegal. I think everyone should have their own choice to be vaccinated or not.
I'm working for myself. I should be able to make my own rules and see what I want to do.
Is this a step for him, to ingratiate himself amongst New Yorkers as he tries to run for governor, do you think?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think he's just trying to make himself look good. His time's coming up.
How hilarious is the idea of DeBlasio running for governor?
Look, I think this is going to be challenged, and hopefully it won't stand.
Yeah, I think so, too. Vernikov, New York City Councilwoman, thank you so much for coming on. Good to see you again.
Thank you for having me.